stay on. Moving on now to news from Ukraine. President Zelensky has revealed that the United States wants Ukraine and Russia to end the war by June and has offered to host talks between the two sides next week, likely in Miami. Zelensky has also made it clear that Ukraine will not accept any deals about its sovereignty being made between the US and Russia without Kyiv's involvement. The Ukrainian president updated that the recent talks in Abu Dhabi covered several key issues, including technical monitoring of the ceasefire and proposals for a free economic zone in Donbas. Zelensky says prisoners of war swaps with Russia will continue. He also confirmed that discussions on the fate of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant are still unresolved and that any bilateral agreements between Russia and the United States cannot violate the Ukrainian constitution. Ukraine says it is ready to reciprocate if Russia agrees to the proposals. All right, request Matty to join us back in the discussion here. Matty, the question of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant is crucial, and Zelensky has made it clear that no progress, at least, has been made on that regard.
Well, we were talking about this in an interview yesterday, that they are talking now about ceasefire or a kind of peace agreement that includes even areas that they were conquered in the last 4 years by Russia, but also areas that they didn't conquer until now. So everyone waits what is his possibilities on the ground if they continue the war. And that's what is happening. Russia must think now to complete the completely conquer of all the east of Ukraine, including all the Donetsk and Donbas, all the Lugansk and everything. They need also to receive from Ukraine all the industrial area of Donbas, which is very rich. This is also an area that they didn't conquer until now, and estimation thinks that they will take a year and a half to conquer if the war continues, including all the drainage of economical drainage, human lives of soldiers, etc. And from the other side, they want also to keep places that they are not naturally and historically part of what is traditionally areas of connected to Russia, like Kherson area or Zaporizhzhia area. And they want them because of their own thinkings about what can be in the future, like they would be positioned very good in an area that in a position of conflict, they can start a much better war in the future too. So of course the Ukrainians doesn't want that. They want them to go back to the lines of Donetsk and Lugansk as only to the places that they already conquered, and to leave these places back to their owners and from 1991, which is the Republic of Ukraine. And about Zaporizhzhia area is very interesting because it's like Russia is going to defend all an area that can be a potential danger of an atomic bomb or nuclear problems with the Zaporizhzhia engine. And this is also can be discussed. It can be either Russian or Ukrainian or even an international area that is under supervision of international powers, that everything is okay. But then they will have to say who this belong, if to Ukraine or to Russia. So I suppose they are talking about all these things in this moment. The exchange of posts, the exchange of prisoners of war from both sides are going to continue now that they are in a relative calm. And when I say relative, it means that while they are talking, Russians are still bombing Kyiv, and not especially military place, and people are running to the shelters. So this is the way that Russia do things. This is the thinkings, I think, from the Ukrainian side. And let's see what happens in the next week.
And Matty, what does it really mean if Trump says that he wants the war to end in June? Trump has really been wanting the war to end since 2022. It's 4 years to that. Why is Zelensky really saying that Trump now wants the war to end by June? Will that really be a possibility?
Well, all these talkings about that I want war and I want peace is a little bit useless. I mean, the only real thing is what they're really doing on the ground. In the ground, war continues. What changed is that really Trump is involved and trying to put an end on this. I'm sorry to say, maybe not for the purpose of peace, but for the purpose of having a calm area that can be part of his vision of commerce in the world. And also because from the Ukrainian area already signed with him that he's going to exploit all the rare earths that is from the Ukrainian side. Trump even went further and asked Putin to let American companies to explore and exploit the rare earths from the Russian side. But of course, this is not going to be. I mean, not in the way Trump wants anyway. So it's a big bunch of, a big quantity of interest also for the Americans. But of course, it's part of the vision of Trump that let's make commerce wars and not real wars with dead people.
All right, Matty, once again, stay on with us. There's some more information now coming in. Viewers, Kyiv